Hi, it's me, Lunity, and yeah, about that. So I ended stream. What time? Like 12:30. And then I had to do some stuff to prepare for today. A lot of like social posts and then other stuff like creating my overlays, which is not on this scene, it's on the other scene that I'm gonna put on once the showcase starts. That's not quite set up yet. About 4.5 hours? I did not. You lost your stream streak? Goodness, how? How'd you lose your stream streak? When, Duke? Also, if you notice, my captions look a little funny. Somehow, my thing for the translator got reset and it's not set up yet to translate to Japanese, but that's okay. At least we have captions. You weren't awake at 2 a.m. when I previously... Oh, that's fine. Hi, Reaver, how are you? Gogus was definitely here. He was here. He was like hydrating me and everything. Or just pouring water over my head, trying to keep me distracted. Listen, I don't know the stream streak. Congratulations, Will, on 3 stream streaks. I wonder how high Colgaff's. Ah! Listen. Okay, I'm a stretch. Okay. I'm drinking coffee, although I don't have like actual coffee. Thank you, Will, for the head pats. I really appreciate it. All I have is decaf, but I'm hoping that by drinking this decaf coffee, just the taste will be sufficient. Just the taste will be like, will convince my brain that like, listen, we're drinking coffee. We're going to like, you know, we're waking up, right? Who gave you permission to speak, pig? Who gave you allowance to speak, swine? Hey, just so you know, that's one of the voice lines I gave for the game. That's one of the voice lines I gave for the calling, although he hasn't put any of the taunts in. Who gave you permission to... Although I think I'm gonna send it again, I should be, who gave you permission to shoot, swine? Or something like that, I don't know, man. I am going to be incredibly loopy. Coffee, caffeine, you'll be right back. I did not sleep last night. I wonder why this is not starting yet. Hold on. I gotta make sure, because I'm on the right page for it, I believe. But they haven't started the stream. I'm wondering if I'm on the wrong page. Just gonna, like, switch over to the scene once it starts playing. Because they're gonna do an introduction, right? Where? What do we even do? Hold on. Listen. It's back in my head because I'm working on something, okay? It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm so tired. Here it is. Minutes. Okay, well. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, they're not live yet. Burner Blade, hi! You do a lot of these. Do the showcases usually start like on the hour, on the dot? They don't like go live like a few minutes beforehand because I feel like a little bit out of my depth. For the record, so this Green Game Showcase is the first one that PlanetPlay is hosting. And PlanetPlay is a non-profit, not a charity, because they provide a service. They start on the dot? Okay, well, cool. Then I'm just gonna be ready. I'm ready for it. I think I'm ready. Basically, all the game keys you buy off of their website, planetplay.com, or any donation, or any in-game purchase you make off of a participating mobile game, 100% of the proceeds go to their charity projects, which are usually like, you know, which are all certified. And this for 2025, they're focusing on reforestation and habitat restoration, specifically in Timor-Leste, Indonesia, which is gold standard verified. I am reciting off of the fact cheat sheet because I need to wake up still. But it seems really cool. They're trying to restore like the lost forest land because, you know, over there in Indonesia they've got a lot of endangered animals like the Javan rhinoceros. And if you want more information about like what they're doing, you can go here because they're partnered with One Seed. This rotation of Summer Games Fest stream. It's that one was the Southeast Asian Games. Yeah, Southeast Asian Game Showcase. Yeah. Now it's going. The next one is the green. The one I'm officially co-streaming for, which, you know, I'm pretty sure they're probably going to regret. Ah. Listen, it's 5 a.m. for me, okay? And I didn't sleep. Any info on how to adopt a Lunity? Well, now, funny you say that. My donation link is down below. And the Latin American Showcase and the Women of Gaming, this is true. The Women-led Games was a couple of hours ago. I was kind of watching. See, this is also why I didn't sleep, because I was watching a little bit of that too. You know? Which I would have liked to stream, but like, listen, there's only so much time I have in Luna World, and I'm already dreading tomorrow because I am going to be incredibly sleep deprived. It's fine. I'll be fine. They don't seem to have started yet. And it's 1 minute. I feel like it's weird that they start like on the dot, because I'm kind of just like, hello? Didn't those two happen earlier? Oh. Well, then what are you talking about? I thought they happened earlier, but he was like, and this happens. Like, oh, I guess they're happening at the same time, question mark? Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Okay. Is it starting? They changed the title. And it's saying it's streaming, but it's not started yet. I feel like a kid again, like always like you just the show's about to start, and I'm just like sitting on the edge of my seat. Look, it's time. Funny thing is, sometimes it says that it's starting. It's alive, but it's not. Do I need to refresh? Let me refresh. Oh, here we go, hold on. Here we do it, we're doing it. Okay.
Play is a not-for-profit gaming platform that helps games generate funds to help address the climate emergency. 100% of the proceeds raised currently go to certified green projects. What that means is going to projects on the ground, making a real practical difference to protecting our planet's future and to improving people's lives for the better.
And we're hoping to raise $150,000 just from today's stream, so no pressure there, Will. So if you want to help even more, there will be some exclusive in-game green items. So why not treat yourself to some of those?
Okay,
you can also
listen.
Essentially, that's what today is all
We're doing
about.
this.
Exactly. And that's
there we go. Sorry about that.
To take you through some games today that aren't only delivering great gaming experiences, but also making a positive difference to the planet. So with that in mind, we've got some great game trailers to go through today.
Listen,
so
I know what I'm
new
doing.
releases to establish
don't know what I'm doing.
We're going to go through how we can make a real difference through games, and all we have to do is play.
Right, and the Green Game Showcase, I mentioned before, is brought to you by PlanetPlay. So let's just stop briefly to talk about what PlanetPlay is, who PlanetPlay are. PlanetPlay is a not-for-profit gaming platform that helps games generate funds to help address the climate emergency. 100% of the proceeds raised currently go to certified green projects. What that means is going to projects on the ground, making a real practical difference to protecting our planet's future and to improving people's lives for the better.
And we're hoping to raise $150,000 just from today's stream, so no pressure there, Will. So if you want to help even more, there will be some exclusive in-game green items, so why not treat yourself to some of those? You can also share the games with your friends and spread the message of the green gaming movement.
And as you'll see, loads of the games we're going to share with you today are PC games. You can get many of those PC games and loads of more great green games over at planetplay.com. You can also, if you want, go there and just make a direct donation to help our fundraising target for today. And in fact, a few of the game companies whose games we're about to look at have already made donations there. So honestly, just thank you so much. It's given us an amazing head start and it's going to let us make a practical difference.
And while we're saying thank you so much to Summer Games Fest for spotlighting green gaming as part of such a brilliant event. And now it is time for us to dive into our first category, which is games that are green by design.
So games that are green by design means that the game itself, the content you're playing, or at least a significant part of it, is about green issues. So the first game is Imagine Earth by Serious Brothers. It's a PC city builder that's out now, and it's also a climate crisis simulator. Really interesting, so let's take a look.
Your job as a space colony manager is to establish thriving and profitable colonies on a global scale.
Greetings.
Hi.
Hey, Will, it's a city builder.
Welcome to the Andromeda Galaxy. Build cities and their supply networks. Satisfy their hunger for resources.
Imagine Earth, actually,
However,
this was one of the games I was thinking of playing
require a shipment of titanium
during Earth Day.
Take care of pollution and emissions caused by your expanding cities.
In the research panel, you can research upgrades for your buildings.
With increased climate change, natural disasters are becoming more frequent and severe. Let us use the second chance to change our way of life and to transform the production of energy and goods in a sustainable way. Achieving a balance between growth and sustainability is the final challenge for every civilization. Imagine Earth Limited, building sustainable civilizations.
Goodness gracious.
Wow, what a great start. I want to get home and play that straight away. I guess I grew up with settlement builders, god games like SimCity, Populous, Settlers. And to think about taking a game like that and
all those other
adding, as you
games, you
build
kind of
your
just
settlement,
destroying
you've got to
the
consider
planet.
this kind of looming
This one
climate
would be a
crisis
way
and
to, like, have to
sustainability.
do
It's
it.
just such a perfect pairing of kind of the green message and an amazing bit of game design.
Yeah, I love that, that you've got to think about all your different resources and kind of level everything up at the same time, but like Catan, which I love.
And so for the next game, we're going to look at Elwyn Quest of Time by Earthwise Games. It's a web-based card game about thriving with
Totally
nature.
do, Will. Card game! Oh no.
Lost in a world of winners and losers, a new game is rising. Win is thriving. New rules to play, new ways to gain. As we win the game, you will rule the world. Rise to unite, play to thrive.
Yeah, that's what I was sitting here being like, I don't know if I want to say this. I'm a little uncomfortable with some of that like art that they were showing there. And that's not very green. I don't know, game. Really unfortunate, like nowadays.
Oh, I like the look of that actually. With I do love a deck builder. Well, we've played quite a lot of Dominion, haven't we, at home? So and also when it's all automated, you don't have to shuffle the cards yourself.
Yeah, and you don't have to argue about the rules. And yeah, just so interesting. It reminded me of
This guy
Dominion,
is so
Ascension,
animated.
I guess Hearthstone, Balatro.
Music is
So
not what
next
you,
we've got
right? It's very
Longleaf
country.
Valley by
It's just
Trees Please Games.
strange.
It's an award-winning mobile tree planting merge puzzler.
Okay to plant. Oh goodness. I know, right? Well, I don't know. Maybe it's not, but it seemed a lot like that. Oh. What?
That's obviously the kind of game with a really wide appeal, and that's important. Like, I definitely love a kind of niche, pretentious genre myself, but I also love these games just with this hugely wide appeal because that gets the green message to more people and the fundraising coming from more people.
Think of all the real trees getting planted in real life. I find that really exciting.
Like Candy
and
Crush?
speaking of exciting, next we're going to look at Out
I
and About
admittedly
by
got hooked on that for a
Yaldi. I
little
love
bit
this one. A
back
cosy
in the day.
foraging game, and it's going into early access soon, so keep an eye on it, get wish listing.
Oh. Bejeweled, all of that. Green touch, dear, well done. I know, they're going by so fast. I'm just like barely able to keep up. I can't even like keep track of what's this name? What's the name of this game? Goodness gracious. I mean, there's a lot of games I think they're gonna highlight. We have made stinging nettle soup. So basically you're a forager, right? The environment looks really cool. It makes me kind of want to go hiking, except I went to my workout yesterday and I've gotten
I love
devoured
that
by
one.
mosquitoes.
I think I could lose many hours, if not weeks, into that game. It's brilliant.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it. It just gave me a kind of real sense of that wonderful feeling of spending time in the countryside.
So next we're going to look at Hawthorne
barely-
from Near Studios,
I guess
which
they
is
just have
coming
no
soon to
time.
Steam, so get that on your wish list. And there's a Kickstarter out for that now, so let's take a look.
They call it Windermere.
Windermere.
This place, nestled in its ancient and unsung valley. They live here, together, the animal folk. Mice from Lundwick, otters from Otterheim, and owls from High Arry.
Hi, Heidi. Is it like Redwall?
They've returned,
You guys know what I mean when I'm talking about that book about like
resettled this valley,
animal town.
ill aware of its shadowed history. These bold homesteaders explore,
In Redwall, they wouldn't be friends with
carve
the
a
owls.
place for themselves here. Weather the four seasons, and lay claim to the land's bounty. Here, they live and they laugh.
It would be war. Where's the war, right? Look, they have
foreshadowing
swords!
stories. And make memories.
Aww.
I envy them. Perhaps one day.
Okay, what's the
earn
actual
each other's
gameplay,
trust.
though?
Oh, I absolutely love that. I mean,
you-
I
are
think
you
I'd
an
almost
animal,
rather
or
live
do
in that
you,
world of
like-
animals than our world of humans. Like, such a, yeah, you could kind of feel the lore and the storytelling and coming off it. That game
I'm
is a
curious
place I
about
want to
that one.
be.
Yeah, exactly. It makes it look like you are living with all of those animals. It's like it kind of makes you more invested in nature as well, doesn't it?
That's quite the
Next,
concept.
then, we're going to look at Sky Farm
Maybe.
Island by Mesh Minds. It's actually a Roblox game, and it's set in the Garden
Roblox.
City of Singapore. Really interesting concept. Let's see what it's about.
Pathfinder's making a Roblox game. What's the whole deal with Roblox? Nasty Comfort vendor. Customize each level. Is it like Lego? Well, a lot of these games are gonna be builders. Yeah, this is Roblox. Now on Roblox. I've never done anything with Roblox.
Imagine the kids getting into that, because taking those real life educational lessons and putting them into that format, I mean, you're onto a winner, really, aren't you?
Yeah, really powerful stuff. And I guess, yeah, the youth of today are the custodians of our planet's future. So engaging them now through something as popular as Roblox, what a powerful idea. I love it.
And next we've got World Reborn by Wicked Saints. And it's the world's first adventure activism game.
Hey, I'm Jess with Wicked Saint Studios. Our game, World Reborn, is the first game of its kind where fantasy narrative gameplay meets real-life changemakers. Beautiful art and immersive storytelling will reveal where your unique strengths lie and give you small ways to change your reality. We touch any cause you care about, and we're excited to feature real-world quests to save our planet in our grand launch coming soon. But right now, it's out for a limited time, so you have 2 weeks to download the game and play.
Phone game. Like Duolingo for what? There's the jab at the AI. All the rivalry. To unfunk the world.
Amazing stuff again, and that was actually the last of our games that we framed as green by design. Now we'll look at a few games that include green activations. So a green activation, I guess, is something green in any game that's been designed as a piece of entertainment. So lots of the games we're going to see, they're not necessarily green games by theme,
trailer,
but
I know,
with
right?
PlanetPlay, they've added green elements, green fundraising elements. The first of those games is amazing, The Great Ocean by Actrio, a PC and VR undersea adventure game. Let's have a look at the trailer.
They didn't really say that much about the world. What was that game, World Reborn? What? It's like Subnautica. Learning any gameplay? Yeah, I like learning gameplay. The edutainment stuff was something I grew up with. Like I said, like the Search Cetus game I really enjoyed. Bye-bye, Beluga. It's expensive to present at SGF.
I felt really immersed in that straight away. I felt like we were under the sea and I was wanting to free the turtles. So next we've got Avakin Life by
I guess they don't really have much time to talk about many of the games.
This is a wildly popular mobile life sim. And it's coming soon to Steam, so another one to put on your wish list.
World Reborn is iPhone only. Stupid iOS. I just realized I'm looking at it. It's The Sims! Oh my god. This is support the planet and wish list Avakin Life. There you go, guys. That's how to support the planet. David, what the heck? What is even... Who?
So speaking of growing, soon Avakin Life is coming to Steam. You will experience all of this, the style, the adventures, the community, bigger and better than ever. I'll see you there.
Well, as a Step It Up to the Streets fan, it was quite exciting to see Brianna Evergan, and that just shows the power of celebrity, right, to draw you into
I
a
have
game.
no
so
idea.
I was
Hi,
intrigued
Earthling.
to check that out.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
like,
it's just amazing that celebrities can bring just more attention, more engagement with these really
What do
important
you even
green
do in the game,
fundraising
though?
efforts with the what Planet
it like
Play
The
and the Green
Sims?
Game Showcase is all about. Next, we're going to look at Fishing Clash by 10 Square Games. It's a mobile sports fishing sim, famous for kind of being really popular with real anglers.
Exists, most
and
likely.
made by a team who've been a
Fair
really
enough.
long-standing partner and supporter of
I
Planet
used
Play.
to play
Welcome to
those
Fishing
kind of like The
Clash.
Sims a lot.
It's the best mobile fishing simulator. From realistic worldwide locations
Fishing
to
Clash.
hundreds of different
Look,
fish
this
to
is
catch.
my kind of game.
It's the next best
I just
thing
need
to the actual
also
real
a
outdoors
farm back
activity.
home to like
And it's
have
in your
like
pocket all the
cobalt
time.
just
So whenever you need to get away,
take care of
it's
the
there.
build.
You can also join a clan and compete in duels, and there are weekly events, so you will never run out of things to do. But it's not just fun. We're also big on environmental awareness.
Oh,
So we try to help spread the word on problems and solutions because we love fishing and we want to preserve it for the
I feel like I'm
generations
just
yet to
reacting.
come. Try Fishing Clash for free. Download it now.
What I liked about that was you could see the genuine love for the subject matter, and I guess that's really
Fishing.
important because it will pull people in with that love, and that makes them connect with that green messaging all the more. So yeah, like really, really important, valid stuff.
Yeah, so next we've got Klondike Adventure by Visor, and it's a mobile farm simulator set during the gold rush era, which sounds really interesting. Let's have a look.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I've seen an ad on this on Facebook. Farmville. Goodness gracious. Did you used to play Farmville, Will? Is this bamboo? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This does look very cookie cutter of like some of those phone games. Oh no! What do we do? You played for like 20-30 minutes, got bored. Ah! This game like you actually donate to stuff.
Cool,
Yeah, I'm
lovely,
having a hard
and
time
such a
keeping up as
tremendous amount
well.
of detail
I
squeezed
wonder if
onto
other,
every screen of that.
other
That was really,
showcases
really
are
compelling to me. Like,
this rapid.
I guess the
doubt
idea
it.
of a farm sim in a rural world is really lovely, but in terms of being engrossing, I loved how much detail was on display there. It really felt again like a nice place to be.
It's their first time
Yeah, and
presenting.
also alerting you to stuff like, endangered species and stuff, which I think is really important.
Yeah,
You
great.
barely
And as
get to
simple
see
as
the
that.
game, and
Play
then
the
it's
game,
like,
buy
okay,
the right
next game.
item, help the planet while you're having fun. Speaking of fun, next we're going to look at Puzzle Adventure by Pixel Federation. It's a supernatural mobile mystery game with detective and escape room elements. So loads going on. Let's see
Hey,
what
look,
that actually
escape
means.
room. If it's actually escape room. Not gonna lie, I've played a bunch of those on my phone. So that's actually what the IRL escape rooms were based on, were those like mobile, like escape games. Oh yes. Oh yes. I see. Oh yes. Oh my god. I feel like I would eventually get annoyed with the oh yes. Let's hear it one more time. Come on. Oh yes. Yeah, it's not very escape roomy. It is just puzzle. They lied.
Well, that one kind of combines two of my rabbit holes that I continually fall down, like supernatural
all the
and
rabbit
true
holes.
crime. Well, not true crime, but crime and solving mysteries and stuff, all in a kind of top-down point-and-click adventure. I like the look of that.
Yeah, and I love that. I'm a big fan of the isometric perspective. That kind of little diorama world is so welcoming.
guess,
and
like,
yeah,
their
I just
job
love
is
the
just to
idea
hype
of
up
being
every
kind of
game.
detective mystery game. Yeah, another
'Cause
one.
it's impossible
I
to
can
like
rush home and
every
play
game.
right now.
So next we've got Massive Warfare by Tiny Bytes. So this is a mobile online battle sim focused on tanks mainly. So let's have a look.
Where are the tanks? Helicopters. Is this a mobile game? I don't use my phone for like games this extensive. My battery would die like immediately. Dun, 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 dun. Over 30 pilots. Build your team. How is this green?
Cool, I really love that. It felt to me a little bit like a kind of modern take or a massively updated take on Atari's Battlezone from 1980, 44 years ago, the year I was born. But yeah, to show, like, bringing to life that classic game concept, and it looked kind of, yeah, really vibrant and action-packed. Vibrant. That generated, like, a nostalgia in me and this excitement about such a sort of contemporary-looking game.
Is that a kind of game you guys ever played when you were a kid?
PlanetPlay themed battle pass for that one. So that's the green activation.
Oh,
yeah, a really deep interaction with the game, which is really cool. And next we're going to look at another game by Tiny Bytes, actually, Battle Cars. It brings intense PvP vehicular combat to mobile, which is a concept I like the sound of.
Save the planet and grab the PlanetPlay themed vehicle skin. Oh, okay, this is so they have little like in-game things that you can do. I wonder how you play these things on your phone. Imagine like the controls can't be too complicated. This reminds me of something. Oh, maybe just like Mario Kart
really
Battle.
Fun, like a kind of Mad Max, Demolition Derby, Rocket League mashup.
I also just got a little bit of a vibe of the underrated, I'd love a sequel, but Calling All Cars, the early PlayStation Network game, I think
Calling
2007.
All Cars?
But yeah, like you say, Rocket League, Mad Max, Destruction Derby, a bit Mario Kart. So many great things in one game. I mean, yeah, who couldn't fall for that one?
And next we've got Standoff 2 by Axel
Fired
Bolt
up on
Studios,
PSP.
which is a free-to-play
It was asked for free, it was
first-person
class.
action shooter.
Well, maybe you'd like that one. This is free to play. Oh, this is a chameleon case purchase. Is this also mobile? Jeez Louise. Oh, hey, Taisho. Goodness gracious. Is this not like PUBG or Call of Duty? What's the difference between Counter-Strike and Call of Duty and stuff? The holder game? Oh, that's called Standoff 2.
Of course, some intense and really competitive stuff there. I think that what that makes me think is any type of game can help contribute to the green effort, to green fundraising.
Is this true?
And the activation element is that chameleon pack that you can buy in the game.
Right, so next we're going to look at Sui from Letty Arts. This one distinct, so distinct. When I was kind of planning this, I didn't really quite know how to describe it. It doesn't
Mobile
seem
is
to
the
fit in
new
a genre,
console.
but
Listen.
a distinct
Listen.
hyper-casual
That's actually in
mobile
Japan.
ball
All my
weaving
students,
game
they don't play like
informed by the kind of
PC or
patterns
console
you
games.
find across
it's all on their
culture
phone.
across Africa. So yeah, really
Mobile-
interesting idea. I'm definitely not describing it well
Mobile
enough. So
games
let's take a look at what it
are
is.
actually one of the biggest categories in Japan. I... Okay. Okay, it was a little trailer, but the actual game is this phone...
Yeah, it's really good
No,
to see
wait,
the trailer.
they just
I was
started
actually
showing the
downloading it and
gameplay
played it.
and now it's
really,
over?
really fun and really different, so different to anything I've played before, really.
Yeah, taking those kind of cultural artifacts, those patterns, and making something that you really have to kind of interact with and get familiar with. I love that power of games to use kind of interaction to connect you with different things.
I know, I was
so
like,
yeah,
wait,
just
look, I
another
wanna
example
see.
of how powerful games can be.
So next we've got Zoocraft Animal Park Tycoon, and that's by Lab Cave Games, and it's a mobile zoo builder simulator.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh my gosh. I've definitely seen a game like this on, like, you know, all the social medias. All those, like, silly ads. Free bundle. What was that last game? I wanna check it out more. It's not fair. They started showing it, and I was like, wait a second. It's called Sweeve. Okay. Right? Goodness gracious.
Cool, I've got to admit, I've always kind of secretly fancied the idea of being a zookeeper, working in a zoo, like the conservation efforts there. But as I've spent the last 19 years being a writer in the games industry, I'm not really qualified. But fortunately, thanks to Zoocraft, Animal Park Tycoon, I can give that a go. Yeah, one I definitely want to throw some time into.
From today, you can buy their tree bundle, and 50% of the proceeds from that go to PlanetPlay's wildlife protection project.
Next, we're going to look at Orna by Northern Forge. Now, this is a
The Sweeve
mobile
game actually looks
turn-based
like a lot of
MMO
fun.
RPG.
If they would actually just
it's got
show what
classic
you actually,
pixel
how
art,
you
as you'll
actually play
see,
it.
and
I'd
interestingly,
look it up in
GPS
a
gameplay.
store.
So let's see what that's all about.
What? What? What's this? Zoocraft me belong in sand bed. Orna. Aww. I wonder how many people actually play these.
Cool, nice stuff. Getting me nostalgic again with that real kind of classic RPG look. And, you know, I guess pocketable monsters don't completely have to dominate the kind of location-based gaming space. Really interesting seeing kind of something else bringing fresh ideas to that genre.
You might have heard of this next one. It's Heyday, and it's from Supercell, so one of the biggest mobile gaming companies there is. And it's a mobile farming game, so let's have a look.
Another farming game,
Now,
Will.
let's check out the new events and decorations coming your way.
Heyday is joining this year's Green Game Jam.
To support this year's cause, we've prepared special Let It Be events in the first few days of the month, all focused on raising awareness and protecting bee habitats.
Here's how you can help. During the Global Health event, revive trees and bushes on other players' farms.
Every help action brings the community closer to the global goal.
I've
And once
definitely
we reach
played
it,
a game
Heyday
like
will
this.
donate
Definitely
to bee-saving
Farmville.
efforts around the world. You can also
I think
take
I
part
played
in the Cozy
Farmville
Tech
actually
event,
now that
where you
well,
can
now
earn
that
the
you mention
roundabout
it,
and the sprint
because I
fence
definitely
and track
remember
your
all about
progress
like
in the Let
visiting
It
other
Be
people's
decoration
farms.
collection.
Heyday,
The
no
farmers
way.
will bring decorations like the Groovy Stage and Groovy Coop.
Along with an animal hat,
Groovy.
perks, and handy items.
You just got kissed by a cow. Oh, the bees! I was actually thinking the other day I wanted to make a bee version, a bee form.
As one of the most played mobile games there is, we probably don't need to share too much on what Heyday is. You saw it there, kind of brilliantly demonstrated.
I've never heard of Heyday.
Yeah, it's really amazing that we've got absolute giants like Supercell supporting the fun today. It just shows the power of a game becoming a global phenomenon like many of Supercell's games have become.
They shouldn't.
And that that
Why?
popularity opens up an opportunity to help, again, with this critical effort to face off climate change.
Yeah, it just goes to show that you can, by playing the games that you love, you can still help the planet, and that's what we're all about.
Next, we're going to go over to Flick Solitaire by Flick Games, an amazing, really popular suite of mobile games that's actually coming to Steam this summer, so another one to wishlist. And remember, a wishlisting kind of, as well as helping the game, it really helps the cause, so worth doing.
Solitaire. That's my kind of game. Oh, I like it's pretty at least. The cult mobile game? What? Listen, I am like out of the loop for a lot of these mobile games. I should check them out because, like, again, like I said, my students, that's all they play. They play all mobile games. They're like, I like video games. Like, okay, what do you play? PlayStation, Switch, smartphone. I was like, oh. And like on the trains, I do see like a lot of them play.
Oh, that's one for my dad, that one. He's been playing the same solitaire game on the PC since the 90s. So it's amazing to see it looking so fresh and vibrant with all of those beautiful designs that they've got on there, all by independent artists.
Yeah, I love that, like taking such a familiar game, like one of the most played games of all time, Solitaire, and using it as like a gallery, a showcase for different artists. And actually you can unlock a green pack showcasing different beautiful art from different artists on the green theme in there. So yeah, they're doing some really interesting stuff.
And now we're on to our third and final category, which is games that have directly contributed to the PlanetPlay fundraiser.
Yeah, and what's really interesting about that is obviously not every game can be green by theme, like the first games we looked at, and some games, their makeup or the way they're distributed means they can't even really appropriately host a green activation, but any game company can make a donation to help this effort. So yeah, it just shows any game can be green. And the first of those, I guess, game companies that has made a donation to this is Amazon Games through their game King of Meat, which is a co-op party platformer. It sets up 4 players against each other in these devious puzzle-filled dungeons. So yeah, let's take a look at the trailer.
Live and unedited from the thumping heart of the universe, King of Meat! Who will be the next legend of King of Meat? Who? Why not you?
Why? Although this does look kind of fun.
Tonight,
co-op party platformer.
Pit their skills
I would
against
just
the most
fail.
deadly dungeons, devious death traps, and puzzling puzzles.
Yeah!
Our joyfully unhinged friends at Comstruct, locked inside a secret
Actually, this one kind of looks fun.
devious dungeons for you to explore.
King of Meat.
And now you can build for Comstruct in what we call Create Mode. Oh boy!
It's the universe's most twisted televised spectacle.
Yeah, this one looks actually like a lot of fun. PC playtest. Oh boy!
Yeah, I mean,
I
sure,
want to try that one.
Such a vibrant, again, detail-filled party game. Nice to see that amount
It
of
would be
polish
so
in a party game, like Fall Guys. A little kind of reminded me of with so much else going on. But yeah, and not out yet. It's one you can wishlist on Steam. But yeah, keep an eye on that one. Great to be able to share a fresh trailer of a game yet to be released.
Like Fall Guys,
next we've
except
got
not
Sociable Soccer 2025, which is from Tower Studios. And guess what? It's a very sociable football game.
Football game. Oh, this is for my friend Jared. Easy to play, even for me. I care about these games. My friend loves playing these games, and he just like when I go over, he just destroys me.
Amazing. Yeah, if you didn't know, Sociable Soccer 2025 kind of comes from, obviously with his team, but the mind of John Hare, famous for being part of Sensible Software back in the day as an Amiga fanboy. It goes deep for me.
It's wicked to see that style of gaming still alive in 2025.
Yeah, and we're actually going to stay with John Hare himself for our next, I'm going to call it an item, because it's definitely not a game.
Meet John Hare, co-founder of Sensible Software. John created some of the most iconic titles of the 80s and 90s while composing unforgettable soundtracks. But now, John is taking on a new challenge. He's formed Sensible Band, a band that's ready to produce electrifying rock anthems and bring to life some iconic video game melodies. Get ready for their debut album, Positivity.
Okay.
To see the music from that time brought back to us now in the current day is really nice. Right, so next up we've got Sunshine Days Town Builder by Netspeak.
I feel like how fast they're going through.
And
They're
it's
just
a
like, yeah, okay.
cozy farming town builder game, which sounds lovely. So let's take a look.
Well, another town builder. Oh, but it looks like it's like one of those like ads on Facebook again, where it's like, ugh. These all do look a little cookie cutter. They gotta stand out somehow. It's okay. Let your emotions fly, Will. You gotta make it perfect. Oh, you're building a park. Oh, it's not even out yet. Sunshine Days? Yeah, it's kind of like, I wish they gave more information, but like a lot of these games are kind of just like, I don't know that a lot of heart
strikingly
was put
vibrant game
into
there.
it.
Something I love about that, I guess, big up Netspeak, a relatively small team making a donation. It shows you don't have to be a giant to support this kind of cause.
Okay.
But actually, despite being a relatively small team, people involved in the game come from 25 different countries, and I love the idea of any game having that much variety of background and kind of cultural influence coming in. I said the word vibrant, and perhaps that's the secret. So yeah, really interesting to see that. And another donor, so it's time to give a shout out to Shark Mob for donating to the fundraiser today.
Me too.
And we're going to take a look at the trailer for Exoborn,
away
a
by
PC
how
and console kind of
fast
futuristic
they're really
open world
going through
extraction
everything,
shooter,
'cause
kind of
really,
extraction as a
you're not even
mechanic is
really,
really
like,
booming at the
processing
moment,
anything.
cropping up in all kinds of genres.
Then, like, a
in
lot of
really
things that they're
interesting ways.
saying
So
is
yeah, I'm
kind
looking
of
forward
all,
to seeing
like,
what Shark Mob are up to with it.
Just like taglines.
Reborn.
Oh.
Let's finish the fight.
Because after we do this, everything is gonna change.
This makes me think of Helldiver in a way. Exoborn. That
Cool,
one looks interesting.
Big up Shark Mob for their donation, but big up Shark Mob for producing something so polished. That looks amazing. Like
So these
I mentioned it
games,
before,
like,
Extraction's
you
really
just
booming. It delivers
get-
so much.
they've
Like the
already
extraction
donated.
mechanic of like having to get out, and often the extraction points kind of bringing everyone together for really intense battles. Now, from a game you've no doubt seen before to perhaps one you won't have heard of, next we're going to look at Bahamut and the Whack Whack Tree, a 2D adventure game rooted in
what?
Arabian
Bahamut
mythology.
and
So
the
yeah,
Whack Whack
fascinating already. Let's check the
Tree?
trailer.
Exoborn seems interesting. Aww. Like Echo the Dolphin almost. Oh, interesting. Ori? I can see that with the design. This one looks interesting, I think. Oh, and you have to to swim in shapes to do some of the powers. Shut up, Navi. Bahamut and the Wak Wak Tree.
Oh, I love the rich
does look
visuals
neat,
on
yeah.
that. I really wanted to dive in, if you get
See,
my
I
meaning.
wish they would like spend more time on like
Just to
games
say
like
that one is coming soon to
I
Steam,
think that would
so
be
another one to
more,
wish list. And yeah, just keep an eye on it because it looks like a great game.
better use of their time.
Made by Starvania, so yeah, thank you Starvania for the donation, really helping. Thanks so much.
Ah! No! What the heck?
Much.
And another
Okay,
one
well, there you
coming
go.
soon to Steam is Azuma Escape from Ash.
What even is this? I don't know the dancing music. 2006 Flash game. Listen, those games were fun. Some of them anyway. Oh my gosh. Played a bunch of them. That
I
looked
love that.
ridiculous.
Like, there's been some great comedy games over the decades, really. Like, you know, seeing Monkey Island's return not so long ago. Like Jazz Punk, there's been so many great comedy games, but
Oh, so
I
they're
always want
comparing
more
it to
comedy
Monkey
games.
Island?
And to see kind of inverting the pretty serious tone of stealth into something I guess we're already all familiar with is, you know, being a social thing you don't feel like being is. I absolutely love that. What a wicked idea. The next
say? I didn't
developer to shout
understand that.
out is
Sorry.
Tilting Point. Once again, donating to this fundraiser, helping us hit that target. So yeah, we're going to take a look at their game Avatar Realms Collide, an immersive 4X strategy game available already on mobile.
Oh, what? Zuko! I still have to watch Legend of Korra. Oh, I
Well, I'm really looking forward to actually having a go at that one.
Oh, I
Having
see.
watched
Thanks,
quite a
Will.
lot of
I appreciate
the
that.
Airbender series with our son. It looks really great.
Yeah, and I love that. I mean, Avatar with
Toughest,
its
bestest
different
character.
tribes and regions
I
just
like
has such a,
Sokka.
like, I don't know, coupling that with 4X is such a
Sokka.
great idea.
How do you
And
pronounce
of course,
his
the team have also made a donation to today's PlanetPlay fundraiser. So yeah, really great stuff to see.
So next we've got Ritual of Raven. So this is a story-based farming sim, but you don't have to do the farming yourself. So let's have a look at that.
Story-based farming sim. Look, Will, another farming game. All these games for you. Although this one looks like... But not Farmville, exactly. I was like, this one actually looks alright. It does give me kind of, okay, I can't say this because I never played it, but it reminds me, it makes me think of like...
I love that idea of
Fields of
it's
Mystery
described
in
as
a
a
way.
witchy. It's got a witchy twist using arcane magic to kind of help
Stardew,
your
I guess.
farming. So really
Yeah.
interesting stuff and such a beautifully illustrated game. You felt you could
It
really
does
feel the
look
kind of
pretty.
human hand in the way that looked.
Yeah, I just wanted to disappear into that world. It looked really
She wants
inviting.
to disappear in all of
Yeah,
the
and that
games.
brings us to the last game of today's Summer Games Fest Green Games Showcase. I
The
think
last
it's a
game
world
already.
you'll have heard
It is.
of.
They
It's
only
probably
had
a
1
world you'll
hour.
have spent
Okay.
some time in. Yeah, shout out to the Walking Dead team because they've also donated to today's fundraiser, getting us nearer to that $150,000 target. That's going to make such a difference.
I wonder
So yeah,
where
we're
they
going to look
are
at The
in their
Walking Dead. It's
fundraiser.
actually a 5-part game series, and of course, it's set in the same universe as Robert Kirkman's award-winning comic book series.
Oh, I know
let's
this
take
one.
a look.
Rated
I know
M for
this
mature.
one. I started playing
I've
it.
driven a bunch of fellas down to this
Yeah,
prison. Usually it's
yeah.
about
I never
now I get
finished
to-
it.
I didn't do it.
Because I started getting too stressed out.
Every time. people up and go mad when they believe their life is over.
In the room!
Oh boy. I was thinking maybe I would like try to go through this again in October.
What should we do now?
Like I played it before. Yeah. Sorry guys if you might be hit by the ads.
Staying put for too long is a mistake. Those things are all over
If
the
you're not
database.
subscribed.
I know who you are. And I know you're a killer.
Yeah, Walking Dead they donated.
Everyone's starting to hate me because I'm the one that rations the food. There's not enough for everyone. Good luck.
I don't know much about
I'm not sure.
Y'all keep going on like this, that girl ain't gonna make it.
You put that girl in danger again. It won't be walkers you have to worry about.
Get it off!
Yeah, it's the same one.
Walkers!
I'm gonna have to cut you out.
Try the trap again! Anything, please!
Did you play all of it? The axe in the trap scene, right?
I mean, such a well-received, compelling game series
game's not
already.
new.
You know, I think.
But I think they're
the whole
presenting it
reason
because,
that kind of, that version of the apocalypse is so compelling, or the looming apocalypse is so
You
compelling.
watched all of it a
is
few
that,
times. Story is good.
What would I do? How would
I haven't
feel?
seen
reckon
all
I'd do
of it.
right, and that chance to dive into that world and experience it, just really amazing stuff. In a kind of and I just love the visually distinct style of that one too. And it's our last thank you, but thank you to Skybound Games for donating to today's fundraising
they're presenting 'cause
effort.
they
Another
donated to
amazing
the
thing that's been happening
fundraiser.
in this really exciting green gaming space at the moment has been the Solarpunk Game Jam. The jam's being hosted by Trevor Noah's Day Zero Productions and the team over at Anima Interactive, and they're just doing some amazing stuff, making really interesting green games. So let's have a look at what's been going on at the jam.
Solar Punk Jam. I want to participate in a game jam one day. Maybe once I'm like, actually know what to do. Oh, well, oh, yes, thank you. On you. Just to be with you. Thank you, Kogus, you're the best. Lumina. Get your head out of your ass. Exactly. So these are all Game Jam games. And this was... I feel kind of like...
And there you go, we
crazy
have
what
it,
you
the
can
last
do
of many
in a
brilliant,
weekend.
brilliant games making a difference to the future of our planet, and a positive difference, importantly.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
just really, really excited to go away, get to play some amazing games and impact our planet in a great way.
If you're into games, you've probably heard of Ian. Back in the 70s, he was the co-founder of Games Workshop. He was the co-creator of those amazing fighting fantasy books. He was the driving force behind bringing games like Tomb Raider to the world, and also the driving force behind bringing Dungeons and Dragons to Europe.
Hey.
Like, I've worked in games for a long time and been lucky to know Ian a little, and he's just always been there evangelising for games' ability to educate, to inform, to make a positive difference to the world. I wanted to start by asking you, fundamentally, what is it about games that lend them that power to educate, that kind of make them such a great vehicle for educating?
Well, I firmly believe games are a contextual hub for learning. I really discovered that way back in the 70s, playing Dungeons and Dragons and seeing how
Gamifying
creative that was
education
as a game and how it brought
Decent
people
strategy
together.
for
And
keeping students motivated.
people were improvising, and it's like theatre on the fly. So it's a very creative process. And then I used to write Fighting Fantasy game books. They were the very first branching narrative books with a game system attached to them, where children make choices at the end of each paragraph, set in a world of monsters and magic, turn left, turn right simplistically,
choose your
or
own
solving
adventure
puzzles
books. I
and
used to
rolling
love
dice
those
to
as a
fight the
kid.
monsters. When it comes to video games, you can't get through a game without problem solving. It's impossible. So it's an interactive problem solving activity. You can fail in a safe environment. You're encouraged to try again. if you fail at first, you're not judged a failure like you are in an examination, which is one moment in time there where one person's judged against another. We all learn at different speeds, and in a game you can learn at your own pace and encouraged to try again until ultimately everyone can become a winner. And games like Minecraft are effectively a creative tool, 3D digital Lego, effectively building these wonderful 3D architectural worlds. A child can learn contextually by applying the heat of a furnace to silica sand. They'll create glass, and they'll take that glass and put it in their environments, and they won't forget it because it's learning by doing, albeit it's a digital learning, it's still learning. And Roller Coaster Tycoon, effectively a management simulation. A child is learning the physics of building the rides, the staffing levels required to run those rides, and the pricing levels to make it a successful theme park. And if they get it wrong, they tweak the parameters, and ultimately they become a winner. So every part of a game has some educational content.
Oh, okay, I see.
But the beauty of it is that people are having a great time.
Yeah.
And so why can't learning be fun? And that seems to kind of go against the traditional thought process inside the Department of Education, where they think gaming is trivial, and learning has to be a turgid, horrible academic affair that bores kids to death. And I think just embrace games, because games are the powerful in not just play, but in cultural, social, and economic impact.
I've got
on
some
the world.
mobile games for you.
What motivated you? I guess this is bringing us onto the green issue, but what motivated you to get involved in what PlanetPlay are doing?
Well, it's again, it's of course I believe in having a great planet where we can all enjoy and not kind of die as a result of our activities, but. And games, again, reach audiences that traditional media can't. And using games as well, you can gather data through activities and responses from people playing those games. And people who play games do seem to care a lot about everything. And I think it's just a great initiative that's been set to be able to use the power of play and the gaming audiences. And let's not forget there are 3 billion games in the world. And accessing parts of the world where, as I said, traditional media just cannot reach.
I guess sometimes people approaching games, maybe players or people watching this might be thinking, do I want to watch a game with educational value? Does making a game with these kind of educational impacts mean an inherent sacrifice of its entertainment value, of its kind of quality as in that regard?
Hopefully not, because the game's all about having fun. And there's no reason why learning can't be fun, as I said earlier. Therefore, I don't think any games maker should set out specifically to make a product that is purely educational at the expense of the entertainment context, because people just turn off and say, I'm not here to learn, I'm here to play. But in play, you are learning. When we enter this world as children, we learn through play. It's a natural process of learning.
To dig in a little deeper, kind of, you said game makers perhaps shouldn't think of making an educational game. Have you got any more advice to developers? I guess I'm thinking particularly you're making that entertainment product that's guided by your creative vision, but
not only to
how you can install
but also to bring awareness.
Kind of educational
value.
Well,
I'll backtrack a little. I don't mean to say they shouldn't set out to make an educational game, but when they do, should not sacrifice the entertainment value and the mechanics of enjoyment in any way, because that's what people play a game for.
If a developer's got some kind of narrative-driven game, how they can think about the educational legacy that game.
Well, you can make people aware of events and issues through a game.
I guess you learn math with this.
If it's in context, then it's fine. If it's just thrown in, look at this because it's important, then you're talking to me and you're trying to direct me in a certain way. I want to have my own opinions, but happily, if the game brings those problems that exist to my attention through the game, that's fine.
Well, Ian, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us today. Obviously, thank you so much for your work as ambassador of PlanetPlay. Thanks again, Ian.
Game on.
Cheers.
Thank you.
And with that,
game on.
Happily and sadly, we are done. What an amazing spread of really interesting, different, distinct games that are all really making a difference to the planet we live on. And that's what this is about. It's about that fundraising, trying to hit that $150,000. But it's about more than that. It's about protecting the future of this planet we all share, and doing that through playing games. So what can you do? Just a reminder, if any of today's games caught your eye, download them, play them if they're not out yet, wishlist them.
You went so fast.
If you go into any of those games and you find that there's green items you can buy in the games, do that. That will really help with the cause. Just tell your friends, spread the word, spread the message. The more people involved, the more we can do. And do get over to planetplay.com to find a load of other games that help
right
the
now
planet
there's
in
a
so
30% off on all the games they have on PlanetPlay. You can use the code in my about. And they do have like a whole bunch of like other games that are not just on the that were not just in the showcase. Is it just gonna go black? Okay, I'm gonna move over here. Bing. If they'd put this as 2 hours, I know, right? Listen, like, also when I was doing this, I wasn't exactly sure because I've never done one of these before. Wow. That was a lot. I really think they should have, if they could have, limited the kind of games they were going to showcase. And I know they wanted to, I know the idea, really, was that they wanted to showcase all of the games. What is this sound? Oh. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. I know they wanted to show all the games that were contributing to their cause. But goodness, like it was difficult to keep up. Generation Fumble, yeah. Like I was trying to like give it a go, like a serious like, you know, a good old college try. Let me show you the games. Actually, they sent me. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's just fine. Oh no, wrong scene. Oh, but okay, listen, it's fine. Don't worry about it. So these are the games actually that they talked about. They gave us a list of them. The first top the top ones. These are the participating games, and the first ones. These are give awareness. Can I zoom in? How do I zoom in? Zoom in. I'm gonna zoom in. There we go. So we saw there's a lot of mobile. I know they have a lot of mobile games. Mobile on Steam, mobile. They have a lot of Steam ones too, though. But yeah, no, these were all the games that they highlighted because they're participating in their message, right? So these games raise awareness for sustainability and climate action through the gameplay. And we saw that with, like, you know, the farming and everything. World Reborn I was curious about, but no, look at that. It's only iOS. Butts. Who develops a game only for iOS? Goodness gracious. I was mad. Because I wanted to know what you do in that game. Because it was all about, like, you know, like Duolingo, but for unfunking the world. according to that little snapshot preview. Imagine Earth was the other one that seemed really cool. That's the one like that's like a SimCity, except actually you gotta be sustainable. Hawthorne? Which one was Hawthorne? I don't remember Hawthorne. Bum, bum. Oh, the Redwall one. Yeah, I don't know the gameplay of that one though. I wonder if I can find like actual what do you call it? Gameplay. Let me just see. Let me just see for shits and giggles, guys. Hawthorne. Game. Gameplay announcement trailer. Oh, Hawthorne is they're talking like they compared it. It's a Skyrim versus Stardew crossed with Animal Crossing. Skyrim, Stardew, Animal Crossing game. What the heck? That sounds actually a lot more interesting than what that showed. Let me see if this actually shows any gameplay. Cause Skyrim, guys. show you. I'll show the. I'll show this. I'll show this trailer. I know it is so frustrating. Hold on, ignore this because it just started auto-playing. Oh no, wrong one. Bam. We're gonna watch this thing. Oh, ignore that. Ads. Oh wait, hold on. I'm a goober. Listen, I know what I'm doing, guys. So we saw the first part. Now we're seeing some gameplay. I guess you get to play as a mouse. It does remind me of being like, as if it looks like you're playing in Redwall. Look, we're farming. See, this definitely looks a lot more interesting than the little bit they showed. You're mad? This looks cool! See, now this one definitely looks more like a game that I want to play now. The little bit they were able to show, it was really hard to see. Oh look, it's Quidditch with animals. Crikey, that fish was a wampa. They had to have taken some inspiration from Redwall for those feasts. Wishlistic, guys. You thought that too?
Artless AI voiceover
No,
feature.
go away. Stop. Ugh, crap stuff. Crap stuff. There you go. You thought that too? Yeah. Gameplay trailers are 100% better. Was there anything else you guys were... Okay, actually, no. Let's go back to that scene. Is there anything else you guys were interested in checking out? Well, we're born out in a magic earth. Hawthorne. That one, now I'm a lot more interested in Hawthorne. These the in-game ones, I'm not so sure. The Sweeve one, actually, when I looked at it on my phone, was a lot more interesting than that little bit they showed. I wonder if they have a better gameplay. Sweeve gameplay. Official trailer. Gameplay trailer. Let's see this one. We're doing this again. Saw that already. See, they stopped it here. We're starting to see the actual gameplay. Oh, it is the same one. I really wish they would play more of the, okay. The actual gameplay. Because that one just looked like... Oh, it's from the showcase. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Official trailer. Boss unveiling. These are shorts. How about this one? See, this kind of looks like something that I actually would enjoy playing. Because I do like, it's almost kind of like rhythm gaming. We've got... I wonder how you... like what the different patterns mean. Interesting. Interesting. Stop. We're not going there. King of Meat looked like a lot of fun. King of Meat looked like a lot of fun. I was thinking like that was a game I kind of wanted to play. And then there's also turn off my autoplay list. I don't know how. King of Meat, Exoborn, maybe Bahamut and the Wakak Tree. Hi Volshak, how are you? We just finished watching the Green Game Showcase, and there were a few games into it that that seemed interesting, but we had to go back actually to check out like a full Jonesy. Toca, toca, toca. Hasta la vida loca, 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 loca. Te encanta. Música ne toca, toca, toca.
I'm Jonesy.
Hi,
Thank you for the
Jonesy.
raid.
How
You're
are
awesome.
you?
Elden Ring Night Rain, Mia. You were streaming
just
Elden
missed-
Ring Night Rain. Nice. Everyone, be sure to check them out.
Just working on cataloging all the game announcements of SGF for work. Oh, like the new games coming out? Yeah, we just finished watching Jonesy. I've got 2 tracks in my brain right now. You're tired? Well, me too. I didn't sleep last night because I was officially co-streaming the Green Game Showcase, you know, which was like a whirlwind because they look at all the games that they covered, quote unquote. And I say quote unquote because they showed like little bits and pieces and said a little like nonsense phrase about it and then moved on to the next one. There were just so many and it was hard to keep track. But we did highlight that like Hawthorne was one that seemed interesting. I don't know about Elowin. Don't remember that one. Imagine Earth seemed cool. Also World Reborn. Although I don't know about the World Reborn. I'm still mad that I can't check it out. More like spray and say exactly, exactly. And here, really the only one I was kind of interested in was Sweeve. But they did have a lot of other games that were seen. Oh, and maybe Flick Solitaire, because it had some good art for that. And here, these games were the ones that I was more interested in. King of Meat seemed like a lot of fun. I wanna like wishlist that one. I think I would like to have played that with some friends. And then Exoborn, yeah. And Bahamut and the Wakak Tree. Now, Walking Dead, they didn't have, like, it wasn't like a new announcement or anything. But these were just games that contributed, like, donated to the With One Seed. Because, again, really the whole goal for this part of the showcase was PlanetPlay to highlight these games that are doing things to support, you know, the environment and saving the Earth, saving the planet. I feel like I ran a marathon trying to keep up with all of that. I kind of wonder if, you know, again, like I said, I feel like they would have done things better if they had, like, done, like, picked a select few, and maybe did, like, you know, a quick, you know, montage of some of the other ones. And then directed people to the website if they wanted to see more. I think that's more how they should have done it, you know, because some of these games, like especially the one that we just saw like the full gameplay preview of, and I'm pretty sure the bunch of them had that, but like Hawthorne was a lot more interesting after going to YouTube and actually seeing a full gameplay trailer. I was like, oh, so that's how you play the game. That's what it is. Okay. So I think if they had actually, you know, maybe curated their list a little bit, I get how it can be difficult, especially since like they're working with all of these different groups to kind of raise money, because what their goal is to raise money for their green project this year. And their goal is $150,000, and that's a lofty goal. All power to them. And it is a cause that I think is good. But jeez Louise, if you guys like Farmville, there are a lot of games here I think that you might want to take a look at. You know. Jonesy, I hope you had a great stream. If you're tired, please feel free to go get some rest. Do you have a clip that you'd like to show? I think what we're gonna do now is I know that was a super short stream, but I didn't sleep last night. And I did expect it to go a little bit longer because I had no idea what to expect. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna raid out to Lunella, who is doing a donathon stream, raising money, fundraiser stream for cats. Our very own Will Sleeps Not is gonna take part in it as well. But I'll be back at 10 a.m. So if I can get some rest, I think that would be Gucci. All in all, you know, like, there were some games that were interesting. Some of them that I would kind of like raised an eyebrow at. But however I believed about the actual game, I think it is a good. I think their heart's in the right place in terms of what they're trying to do. It's like PlanetPlay. Let me just actually go to this site. PlanetPlay is they're a non-profit. Let me see if I can. Let me just move it over here. So this is the site, right? Which you can get to by clicking the link down below. And you're gonna take a nap. Yeah, go take a nap, Jonesy. And so they're celebrating all the studios. Okay, that's what they're doing. They already raised over $100,000 for their projects. That might be why. So they have all the games. These are all the games. Bluebird High. So if you kind of want to see more, it's all here. Goodness gracious. Green themes, green donations. Yeah. And look, this was me. But here's a way to donate. But yeah, this is their store. 100% of their proceeds are donated to certified green projects. You know, they have a sale going on right now. But look, there's not just these games that were highlighted. Because these games are highlighted because of their green themes and such. But they have all these games. If I had known, I would have gotten Until Then from here. Blueprints. Look, and you can get 30% off. See, Feel Like Indica, Flintlock, Superliminal. Right? See? So again, these are, again, the site is meant to help the environment. That's their whole cause. They are a non-profit. They're not a charity because, you know, they're selling game keys and such, so they didn't register as a charity, but how it works. Yep, it's a not-for-profit platform harnessing the power of gaming to address environmental challenges. So, if you are in the market for a game, do consider taking a look over here. But we're gonna raid out now. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me through that whirlwind of a game showcase. Games showcase. Oh my god. Luna needs to get some rest. I will be back. I will be back in about like 4 hours. So I have 4 hours to kind of like nap. So we're gonna raid out. I would really appreciate it if you supported me just a little bit more. Let me actually get her full thing. LVT. Catch Extravaganza Dono stream. There we go. Amy always asking everything from you guys. Yeah. There's a lot of showcases going on right now. Like Future Games, I think, is coming up. And such. I do recommend going to check out whatever you'd like. Dunella VT, I think that's her thing. Yeah, okay. We're waiting out there. Thanks for joining me. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.